Three women in the medal position, plus Patricia Momona to go in this fifth round.
As the infield action draws to a close, it's time for another track final. Olympic Bowl galloping away, a championship record performance to take the women's hurdles title. Karsten WARHOLM, in any other scenario, you would have said, he's the favourite, it's going to be fine. But this 2022 season has been really complicated for Karsten WARHOLM. Tweaked his hamstring in his opening race in Rabat, and then we didn't see him at all until the World Championships. Julian Bonvin of Switzerland will go in lane one. He's run all 3 rounds to make this final. He's been rewarded for his efforts with a tight inside lane. But Bonvin fan club are happy to see him in any lane at all. Victor Corona of France won his heat, second in his semi-final. Another athlete that's gone the whole way through the 3 rounds and successfully made it to the final. He was the European Junior Champion in 2015 ahead of this young man, Joshua Abuku of Germany. Soaking up the German applause. He's the only representative here in this final. Would-be Vallon of France is up next, 4th in 2018. Did a season's best to come second in his semi-final. This is Julian Vachlin of Belgium, World Championship semi-finalist, and he's gone faster since, broke his own national record in the semi-final here in Munich. Part of the Belgian 4x4 quartet, they'll be looking forward to bringing him into the final. Yasmani Capello of Turkey, multiple medalist at major championships, silver last time round behind Karsten WARHOLM. He won his semi-final to qualify here for the final. Hapio Wilfred of France is our penultimate competitor to be introduced. He was 4th at the World Championships by just 200ths. He was in the bronze position until Bassett of America just pipped him on the line. Karsten WARHOLM is the defending European champion. He's the Olympic champion, the world record holder. This 2022 season has tested the Norwegian. He did say what goes up must come down. But he's keen to get that momentum back going. He did all his rehab here in Munich. Said he was hoping for happier memories by the time he got to the end of this week. Really competitive field down here. Wilfred Hapio took nearly 3/4 of a second off his personal best to come 4th at the World Champs. It's a good lane draw for Hapio as well. He's got Karsten WARHOLM to aim at outside of him, as does Julian Vachlin. I think you want to be looking at those favourites. You can gauge your effort from them. So Bonvin in 1, Vachlin in 2, Hapio 3, WARHOLM 4, Vallon in 5, Capello 6, Abuku 7, Corona in lane 8. Karsten WARHOLM and his coach say he's been training well, he's pain-free, he's back fully fit. Has he got the fitness he was lacking a few weeks ago in Oregon? Glad we got a clean start there. There was noise in the crowd. So, lane 4 is Karsten WARHOLM, the world record holder. He's moving up along the Frenchman beside him. Has he taken Wilfred Hapio with him? Karsten WARHOLM already up on Capello, the silver medalist from last year round. But Karsten WARHOLM was winning the World Championships at the halfway point, and then he faded drastically in the closing stages. He says he's a little bit fitter. Is Karsten WARHOLM able to retain his title here in Munich? He's looking good. He has just 2 hurdles left to go. The world record holder striding away. He is fully fit. He said he was. And Karsten WARHOLM knows his body. He knows the level he can perform at. It is a massive victory for Karsten WARHOLM. He sends a message to the rest of the world. 47-12. Karsten WARHOLM is was a good finish from Wilfred Hapio as well. He was lost in the pack somewhat as he moved into the home straight, and the Frenchman just managing to separate himself for that silver medal. But well done, Karsten WARHOLM. That will mean a tremendous amount to him and his coaching team.
Amandine Lewell, who was in the women's 400 metres hurdles final, coming over to congratulate him. Wilfred Hapio, well, more than a second, almost a second and a half behind him. Karsten WARHOLM also smashing the world record as it was then by Harold Schmid of 47.48, which is then the championship record that has stood since 1982. Now it's still waiting for confirmation of the bronze. I have a feeling that that fast finish by Joshua Abuaku might well have got him on the podium, but we'll wait for confirmation, because it was blanket finish by about 3 or 4 men. Hapio's been separated out from the pack and given the silver medal, but what a run by WARHOLM. And as you were saying, Hannah, he absolutely is right back at the very top of his procession. We're looking forward now for him to go on from here, to go on to the Diamond League final and go up against the likes of Dos Santos of Brazil and Rai Benjamin.
There will be a huge roar from the local crowd if this bronze medal goes for Germany. They're waiting patiently.
I heard a groan. I don't know what that means. Oh.
This would be the first medal of the session for Germany. Some other nations have done superbly well.
Well, Abuaku. Oh, it's gone to Capello.
Okay, all right, must have been a real blanket finish for 3rd and 4th, and 5th for Long being given the 4th place. Capello, silver last time, this time bronze. Personal best for the German in 5th place in the end. The Turkish team looked so relieved, about as relieved as they looked when their 4x100 team did manage to sneak themselves into the final, having that dramatic rerun on the end of the morning session. Bit of Turkish delight going on down there, but Karsten WARHOLM, I think there's going to be a lot of fans around the world very pleased to see the Norwegian back to winning ways. And like you said quite rightly, Phil mentioned, we've got a few one-day spectacular events coming up. It'd be brilliant to see Karsten WARHOLM pitched against Alison Dos Santos, Rai Benjamin, Trevor Bassett, see how a fully fit 2022 Karsten WARHOLM matches up against Alison Dos Santos, who's made such brilliant progress this year. What a treat.
But so difficult to come back from that injury, weeks out from the World Championships. You just knew he'd give 100% though. But I was talking to Chris McAllister, who said that getting an injury so close to a championship, it's a really tough mental place to be in, to try and summon the strength to really give it your all. Wow, look at that finish though between Vaillant Capello and Abuaku, but Capello completing the set of medals, gold, silver and bronze in that order from 2016 to this year.
Relentless, no stopping Karsten WARHOLM. And he's on an upward trajectory at the moment. He's basically raced himself fit here in Munich.
The press conference was lovely. WARHOLM fielded a lot of questions, and then he was asked if he had any advice for Femke Bol. He tried the 400 hurdles, 400 double in Berlin. He wasn't successful. Femke Bol has mastered that.